Hey guys, what is up? I am Devil Driven. It's Monday. It's Ladder Leverage Day, and we got PAJABOL back, and we're playing Enslave. What's up, PAJABOL?
Hey guys, yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I just came back from a motor show when we saw some cars with friends. It was pretty fun.
Hell yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. Did you see anything super crazy? Like, did they have anything that's like?
Yeah, we saw a Lamborghini. We were to sit inside, so that was pretty cool.
Did they have any Bugattis? No,
No,
but
they were not Bugattis, but they were like Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Mercedes, Bentleys, but I didn't see any Bugattis.
yeah. Well, that's good. You got some weekend fun before the new patch starts here, so you can start grinding again. We're playing the Enslaved list from Snapshot 9.0. I really like this list because it's like a mix of like control and assimilate, and but it also has the De La Tour and Stefan combo for the bribery and
Yes,
stuff.
it has a lot of points with assimilate. It has some control, and you also have like these two huge plays, which at first they might sound like they're easy to kill, right? Because they're 5 power. But not only you have the defender, you can also often find a good time when you can play them. Like for example, when you play versus Syndicate, you see your opponent has 0 coins, so that's the time when you drop the Stefan or Damien. And especially in round 2, right, if you bleed them, then they would have to use leader to kill them, and then you're happy because you got the leader out. And if they don't use leader, they can't kill it because they have no coins.
Right.
So you can always outsmart your opponents with the placement, with when you play them.
Same thing with going up against Mystic Echo. If you feel like they have Oak, or they don't have
Yes,
enough things,
if you play against dwarves, you just play them immediately because they only have Zoltan and Oak as their removal cards that like others are like skirms, but skirms obviously can't kill them. So you just play them early before like they establish the dwarves, and they can't do anything unless they play like a random thunder, right? They just can't kill them.
yeah, or just every once in a while I run into Heat Wave for some crazy reason, but
Yeah, that's when you're sad.
that's super annoying when they drop the Heat Wave on you. But
Yes.
going through the cards, Portal, the only pull is the Nausicaa Sergeant, so you never want Sergeants in hand. Uh, De La Tour, if you're in the mirror, if you start playing cards, you might be able to position this, in between a couple cards so assassination won't affect it. That's a possibility. Same thing with Stefan. We, we
Yep.
we went through the options already for De La Tour. The same thing kind of applies for Stefan Skellen, I believe, in both games because you want to be able to pull off that double bribery if possible.
Yeah. So you either pull off the double bribery, or in case you make some huge cards, right? You just go double War Council. Like for example, you go War Council and see that you have like Portal and Damien on top. You can just replay the War Council and get both of these good cards, right?
Right.
So that's another thing. If you actually get unlucky and draw badly,
And
War Council helps with that.
yeah, and in the first game, you're gonna see what not to do if you are in the mirror. If you see the defender as an option in bribery on the first pull, don't take it because you're gonna get
Yes.
a battle prep on the second because it spawns
Yes.
a
We
battle.
made the mistake there, but we didn't get punished. So
Spoilers: never punished. The enslaved friends conquer all. Jennifer's Invocation, nice way to deal with your opponent's defender if they, they play
yeah.
fifth on you.
Versus Syndicate, you can yoink their doggo, which is like their best engine. So not only you deny the engine, but then you get to play it next round, which is great.
Yeah,
And yeah, versus scoia'tael, you can yoink their oak, for example. Yeah, versus monsters, you just yoink a big monster, right? Like a Igern or something. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's just a
absolutely.
good card.
Fifth on, probably maybe the second best defender in the game. Where do
Yes, I would agree.
yeah,
I think it's on par with like the scoia'tael defender. Then Azor is like the best one. Because I mean, scoia'tael defender isn't good because of the defender tag, but mostly because he just spawns the dwarves for like Moonraw and Oak. But Fifion is also decent because not only he's a defender, but he also creates a tactic for health. He creates a card for assimilate, and he's also a deploy card which buffs. So he kind of like works with all the engines in the deck, which is really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it too, like you mentioned, he can end up saving something you want to save, to take priority. Bribery, you're trying to pull this with Stefan Skellen. If you don't have it in the deck, you have a possibility of pulling it with Menno and then playing Stefan. If you can play this twice, you might just get an instant concede out of your opponent after you play
Yes,
two of them.
and it's also great with the assimilates, with the portal. Like you often just do if you get like a hand with like portal, Glenis, Stefan, bribery, then you can often just do your
Right.
opponent. It's just good.
Yeah, War Council, really great card. Great addition to the Nilfgaard being able to give just basically Calvé the card. Um, it helps you find your answer sometimes too if you need it. Really great card.
Yes.
Helge in the mirror, it's probably dead, but in every other matchup, this card's going to pull a lot of work, especially on like blue coin. If you have this, would you agree with that? It's just, I mean, how do they
Yes,
deal
you
with
just
it?
play Helge. Often you can buff it with TA, unless you're playing against like I don't know. Maybe if you see Kalanf, you shouldn't do this because like it can be mid range with Heatwave. But if you see like Francesca and I don't know, syndicates, I mean, yeah, versus syndicates, you can often just leave it because otherwise they can poison, and then if they like try to damage it or something, then you can use the TA.
Right.
But yeah, it just carries the rounds on the blue coin. It's literally like you can play the Helge and then win the round with bronze tactics. It can also set up cards like Spheres, your leader, help with removing engines. It's just a great card.
Yeah, and with Syndicate too, you want to save your Diviners, especially if you are on blue coin. When that option is, if they do poison it, you just take it right off there. Or if they decide to bounty
Yes.
it, same thing. You just take it right off there. Really, really great. And then also too, you got that option with Vigo. You could play Vigo and just play a Diviner. Granted, it's only one strength, but it's going to save your engine, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can also purify a defender with this, so that's like the
another
play you can make.
another great versatility tool. A lot of people see Vigo and they're like, oh, I need to put in the brigade, but it's like, no, it works out pretty well,
Yeah.
especially
So
with the
so the thing
formats.
about brigades is we try that, but then you play two more bricks. You already have two bricks with sergeants, and you also have cards like battle preps, right? That you never want to play. So
No,
if you play brigades, you have four bricks plus you have battle preps, which means that you have a lot of cards you must mulligan, and it's just awkward. And informant with the assimilate stuff is often more points anyway. Like
right.
if you have Glenis on board, you can go for Artorias informant and like copy an engine or something, and it's often more points
Yeah,
than the brigades anyway.
yeah, I'm loving this Vigo informant synergy. It's great. Swears, you could steal, a executioner. There's other things too, like you said, you can line
Yeah.
it up with your Helge and stuff.
With the new patch, they added, for example, like Redanian Archer to Northern Realms, which is a perfect target, or the
Oh yeah,
Redanian Knight. So Spheres got a bit better even with this patch. You have more targets now.
yeah, that's definitely true. We mentioned Vigo, Glynis. I just made this premium. I gotta show it off.
Oh yes, that's a great premium.
She's the baddest bitch. I love her, man. I just,
Yes.
I'm in love with the art. I'm in love with the card. It's just such a, in this deck. It's so good. I
Yes.
love it to
It's
pieces.
kind of like an other version of Helge, right? It also can single-handedly win you the round if you get the creates,
Yeah.
but it buffs instead of damage. It's kind of like similar in a way.
Right.
It's a cheap card that can single-handedly win you the round, just like Helge,
Yeah.
just in a different way.
Yeah, she's awesome. The runestone, create your answer. You need a lock. Here it is.
Yes, you can often create a tactic if you are lucky, and then you like get get that get the tactic for health, or you can like create a diplomacy and then you get even more creates.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just funny
Yeah,
sometimes. Yeah.
it steamrolls real quick. Diplomacy, same thing. You know, there you especially like against like Skellige. You know, they have a lot of great bronze cards that you could pull.
Yeah, against an R as well, you can just pull an engine,
Yeah.
like an archer or something. It's
Yeah.
only bad like against Syndicate, but even against Syndicate you can get lucky sometimes. Like you can get, I don't know, you can get a crime and then you can roll as Fender with the second diplomacy, and then it's actually pretty good.
Right.
It depends.
Yeah, assassination, nice way to just you know, deal with, you know, a possible engine, or you know, if you are in the mirror, you know, you might be able to like use this and yoink their defender or something. You know, it all depends.
Yeah,
It's got a lot of uses.
we play a one-off because people usually play around assassination, but if we play a one-off, they still have to respect it, so they can just play straight into it and
Right.
don't get punished. But we also like play only one, so when our opponent plays perfectly around it, it doesn't feel bad to just play one copy of it.
Yeah,
It's just a good balance, I think.
it works. Yeah, it's definitely it pulls weight in the NR matchup because a lot of those are like 3s and 4s anyway. So
Yes.
they can't really play around it. Diviner, you know, remove the defender, or you know, remove a debuff. You know, poison, bounty, whatever. Just really great cards, and then they just steamroll with the informants and other you know, create tactics that you got going on. Tourney joust, sometimes mulligan fodder. Depends on what, you know, game you're what matchup you're in. You know, maybe in NR you're gonna, or you might want to save them to knock out some of their,
or versus Nilfgaard
or Nilfgaard.
Yeah,
if they have their Helge, you know, it's a possibility. So the battle preps are the mulligan fodder for sure. You never want to play these. And then these sergeants, once again,
these are mulligan fodder too, because we pull them with portal.
Yeah, if you're super unlucky and you don't get the portal, you know, you're gonna feel a little bit kind of bad. But I still think this deck is incredible. It got 4 stars. I think it could have maybe got a 4.25, maybe. I don't know.
We were at first, guys wanted to give it 3.75, and me and Usubi didn't agree because we need the true potential. And now I think
Wasubi and Slave Friend, even though he hates Nilfgaard, he's still a mini like ally to the enslaved cause.
Yeah, I mean, we played the list together a lot on streams, we both were having fun with it. Like we had some crazy combos. Like
absolutely.
Once I remember had like Trishchila down the lion with Helge. That's kind of crazy.
Nice, dude. But yeah, this list and all the others can be found on the Meta Snapshot 9.0. You got like one more day to, you know, get it, you know, where it ends tomorrow at 10, right? So
yes,
it's well,
by the time you release the video, the season might be over. But
but nothing.
I think
nothing really changes in the list, though.
Yeah, the list should still work after the patch. Honestly, if I remember, they literally changed nothing in this list unless I forgot something. So it should still work after the patch.
No, the only thing that changed for Nilfgaard, I forget, but none of this would thing. So I still think this list is totally viable. I'm gonna try and come up with some hyperpile stuff since you know, a couple other things changed, but we'll see what happens with that. But you know, make sure you check out PAJABOL at twitch.tv/PAJABOL if you want your enslaved friend fix. A couple days a week he'll stream. You know, keep an eye out for him. Check out teamleviathangamingtlg for the meta snapshot, and if you're new, you know, definitely check it out because there's a crafting guide on there. There's cards on here that, you know, used to be pretty good, and now they're kind of junk. You know, cards like Regis and stuff like that, they're just not as good anymore. So you know, they're safe to scrap it. And you know, you might be checking out some of the other crafting guides from some of the competitors, and they might steer you a little bit wrong. But this is up to date, so definitely check that out if you're new. Here's a couple games, guys. Like always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the end.
It's bad for Nilgard because they have a lot of removal, but I think it's actually a good matchup if we outsmart them. Oh. Mirror is pretty interesting, so...
We got the good coin though, right? We want
yeah.
blue, right?
Can you check which Yoink is he? Is he Yoink 6 or Yoink 5? You can... Okay. So yeah, we move the battle prep. It's the worst card in the deck. So we need to keep the Jaws for health. So...
Drop the stone.
We have Glennis though. I think we keep this. I think this is good enough. We have a good enough hand to not lose on even, and we can use our creates this round because we have Glennis. So if we play Glennis, if he goes Assassination, he can't kill the Glennis, and then we can just TA her, so that's okay. So I think we just go with Glennis.
And we don't TA her, right?
Yes, not yet.
Any specific row?
I think we go ranged row. The reason is, like, if he plays Assassination later and we play Mana range row, like, that's a very minor reason, but we have a Mana on ranged row, so it can matter sometimes. Usually... Oh, okay, that's interesting. So he's gonna win on even, and that's fine. Yes, okay, that's good. That's very good. So what we can do is, I think we Invocation the Defender. Like, it's great for us, because now we will just have double Defender. And I'm pretty sure we're just gonna pass on 5, play bad cards. Because he used his leader, so he doesn't have like a direct answer to Damien or Stefan now. He can just play around Assassination pretty easily.
Right.
And yeah, like, I think leader is much better than just getting a card, so I don't think it was the right play from his side.
So basically we're going Runestone.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just gonna play bar cards. We could go Runestone. Like, points don't really matter here, we just want to play bad cards. Yeah, okay.
So we just take the
We
soldier.
just go with the soldiers, yes. Yeah, we're basically just giving up on the round. So we don't really need to keep the Jaws because we have Mano, so we can play it this round. Like, we can always Mano the second Jaws if we need to, in rounds 2, for example, when he might push us. So, and it's not like a good card he wants to keep. And yeah, we're top decking the Defender, which is great, because we might potentially play double Defender, which will be really annoying for him. Especially if he commits a Purify earlier. Yeah. So I think we just play the Joust now. Doesn't really matter what we do with it.
Hit this,
I mean, we
right?
can, yeah, we can hit this. Yep. I guess we can create the free. It doesn't really matter, as I said. Like, we're losing the round on even, and it's fine. So I'm not sure if we're gonna play one more card or if we're gonna pass. Okay. I think we're just passing. And the reason is because if we don't pass now and he opens like the portal in round 2, then we're losing our card basically, because we can't really overcome portal in one card. Like, we can only tie with our own portal, so that's why I want to like have 2 cards to catch up.
Battle prep
So
again, right?
Prep, yeah. It's the worst card.
We'll stop there.
Yeah, this is a pretty good hand, and yeah, we don't want to brick, so okay. Like, I think we should be able to resist the push. We can always use leader if we have to. And he used his Hedge and Glennis, so his card quality is worse than... I mean, he didn't use Glennis, he just used Towers. But he used his Hedge and Leader, so he should be fine, and our hand is pretty good. So I think we should be fine. Especially if he didn't draw his portal here to push. Then he can get his card. Okay, so he just starts with Glennis. Huh. So I think we go portal. If he plays Glennis, he's planning to push.
Right.
And we might like get his joust out, right? And then maybe he won't have the second joust for the health. He's probably gonna play like a joust here, I would assume.
Do we use our
He
leader
will-
ability?
No, 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 no. We want to save it for Damien or Stefan. These are like the most important cards. If whoever gets to use more Damiens or Stefans, because you can also roll them with bribery, right?
Right.
Wins the game in engineer. So it's like the most important thing to have the answer for them. We call them Elder Bags with Usubi.
There's
because
one.
yes. We call them Elder Bags with Usubi because if you don't kill them, they basically are like Elder Bags, just playing as 5 points for like 10, 11 provisions
Right.
if your opponent kills them.
So do we
So
play the
that's like
diviner
funny
since
thing.
we know he doesn't have the defenders anymore?
It doesn't have the defender. Yes, we play the diviner. Yeah, we'll create a pocket here for potential Damien. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Like it looks like he missed his portal, so or he just didn't play it yet, because he like so far he didn't play deploy cards yet. I guess that's like the budget portal.
Right.
Okay, so I think we're just going Helge here. And the reason is because he might not have the second joust and like he might want to play some stuff he wants to kill. And if he doesn't have the second joust, it's just much easier. So yeah, I guess we just drop the Helge. Just see if he has the joust basically, right?
Right.
If he doesn't, then this is easy. So our target plays for like 1,000,000 points because you can copy the sergeant again, like he did, and it's gonna be a massive point swing. Okay, yeah, he has the joust. Okay, so we could go with Artorius, but I don't think we have to yet. Do we? Huh. It's kinda greedy not to use it. I think we actually use it. Like the loose condition here is to get greedy. So I think we just use it and copy the sergeant with improvement.
With the informant, right?
Yes. Yes, exactly. And yeah, we will have like 4 engines on the board, so that's pretty good. The placement shouldn't really matter.
Her grace will not be
I
pleased.
think unless he has like some weird cards that can get synergy. So yeah, I mean he probably doesn't play treason. I was thinking he should play treason, but she shouldn't have treason.
No, it looks like it's basically the deck we're playing right now.
Yes, every card checks out so far, so it's probably the deck from our snapshot. Yeah, so the call to go Artorius was good because now he also like goes for the points, right? So we actually need to maximize our points to not lose our card. So I think we go diplomacy, see what we get. Maybe we get like an engine. Let's see. Oh, informant is perfect. Informant is perfect. We just copy another sergeant. And we also get like the assimilate procs and the deploy with sergeants from informant herself. It's great.
Nice.
I think, yeah, so we need to be careful to not overstack.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
we
6,
don't
7,
can't
8.
play more units here. Maybe we should have gone
Yeah, just
Right.
seen Menno.
just because of Damien if we are forced to play him. Double cross, wait, he played double cross or
Yeah.
Let's see it wrong. So okay, so it's not our list. Why would he play double cross? Yes, so he pulled the diviner. So if he pulled the diviner, that means that he has Damien and Stefan in hand if he plays them. Okay.
But we're
Huh.
yoinking Damien anyways if he plays it.
Yes. So
We just play Menno.
if you play Mano, then he can play Damien on range draw, and that will screw us. So what can we get with War Council? Potentially. Okay, I don't think there is a bad outcome. We have a Spheres alive on the Manor, so I think we just go for it now. Let's see. Okay. I think we just go with Diviner. Because we don't have the time for Diplo, that's why I don't want to go for it. Yeah, like probably we would have gone Diplo if we had time, but we didn't, so... okay, Stefan.
Huh?
Okay.
So we have to steal that.
Yeah, I think we steal Stefan. Huh, do we? Okay. So if we don't...
He plays double bribery and crushes us.
Yeah, with the assimilates. So I think we play... Oh, this is hard. This is kinda hard. Are we supposed to drop Damien? I think we are. I think we are supposed to drop Damien. So the reason is, if he doesn't pass, then we get to use Damien and we get our leader back. And if he passes, then we still have Defender and our own Skellen, so it's fine. But yeah. Yeah, we just pass. Could get the leader back, but then he gets double as Sage spot. And we have to like play a good card we don't want to play, so we just pass. Okay, so we have Skellen that goes through, we have Bribery in deck. I think we keep the... okay, can we draw to something better actually? I don't think Spheres is a good card, because... but we can move the Diplo. Because we can get like our okay, that's good. Do we keep this? I think we can move Assassination, because we can always get it with Manor. And it might just... okay, Justice Wars, I guess.
So we're going Defender.
Yes, we're going Defender on the back row. And the reason is, if he purifies it, then we can play Manor and create pockets to play around Assassination. And if he doesn't have a Purify, I think he's screwed. Did he play Assassination? He didn't, right? So we have to assume he still has it.
So that hits for 6, it drops us to 5. We have to tourney joust our own stuff, right? Ooh.
Okay, we just play Skellen immediately before he plays, because maybe there is a chance he just got greedy, right, and kept his Diviner for somebody out of Portal. I mean, we could joust here, but I just don't think it's correct. Like, we always win the game if we get the Skellen through, I think.
Yeah, because he can't yoink. I mean,
yeah, and we have Assassination, right? We can just kill one of them with Assassination at the end. So I just think we need to focus on our own value, because that's how we win the game. Yeah. I guess we joust now. We just don't use Skellen now yet. We joust now. And the reason is because he didn't play anything that can kill our Stefan, right? He just played a battle prep. And yeah. He played his health already, so that doesn't do anything.
So we just stop right there?
Yeah. And then we're gonna play double bright next turn in case we get like second Stefan or Damien. Oh, okay. I didn't expect that.
So we're bribery, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we bribery here. Okay. We go with the Defender. No, wait. Yeah, I think it's still correct. So we don't get the second bribery, but I think it's fine. I don't think we use it against the
Oh, that's why.
That's why. Yeah. That's why I didn't want to use it. Okay, we just kill it with Assassination. Let's see if it lost us the game, because we lost some points there. Yeah, so maybe shouldn't have gone defender. Huh.
6 points.
But yeah, that's... Oh, please don't matter. Easy.
Oh, note to
Oh.
self: don't bribery in the defender. In the mirror.
Yes.
Learn
So,
from our mistakes.
that was... yeah, that was a mistake. I did it once before. I always forget.
Because it
And then
spawns that tactic.
I always remember the moment we click it, right? That's when you remember usually.
That's a head down moment there. All right, let's
But
try.
we didn't get punished.
Let's try one more.
Okay, sure.
What do we get for our first victim here?
Okay, this is wild card.
It's not Freddy Babes. It's Freddy Bomb.
True. Okay, let's see. So we always move the battle prep. It's like the worst card. Yeah, and we move the sergeant. It's a brick. Okay. Huh. So against Syndicate, we could try to play Portal round 1, push them a bit, maybe even win the round. We can even maybe try to win the round on even with leader at some point. Like if they go, for example, down to 4 cards, then if we use leader, we get guaranteed card advantage and we get to beat for free. Okay.
Do we?
We could go for assassination.
That's what I was thinking.
Then we can miss the bribery. That's the bad thing if you use mana now. The good thing is that if we do this, then it's very awkward for him because he probably has a slander in hand.
Right.
And if we play anything else, he's gonna use the slander. So I think we go for it. I think we go for the assassination here. It thins our deck a bit. It's gonna suck a bit if we miss the bribery.
Right.
But
bribery doesn't do very good against. Well, never mind, because you get the Madam and Savallo.
The Scalen. Yeah, you can do some. And you can also just steal a spender. So if you get like a card that generates profit, you can.
I've never seen this border. This border is pretty sweet.
Yeah, this is. I don't remember the name of it. Okay, so he should buff it above 3 if he knows what we are trying to do. So let's see. Yeah. Okay.
So
he knows
goes
what's
to
up.
5.
Okay.
Do we just steal it?
I don't think so yet, because if we steal it now, he didn't really commit anything, so we will win on even maybe, but... I think we could just play the Diviner, and the reason is because if he plays a Slander, he won't have enough coins to kill it. He needs 4 coins, and Slander only gives 3. So I think it's fine to commit the Diviner. I just don't want to use Leader yet, because he didn't play any like good cards, and we can always do this later. And we have the Purifying Hand, the second Purifying Hand, so if he goes like Slander, okay, so he just spends morels.
That was kind of expensive.
Yes.
So we just play another one.
I think we just play Portal now, when he spent the morels. Like, that was... We basically baited him into using his morels, and now we can play the Portal and actually apply the pressure. We have a lot of deploy cards in this hand, so Portal is really good. And he still doesn't have the coins for Slander, and we just baited out his morels.
You think he'll pass here?
He could pass, yes, but that's good for us, because then we can push him pretty hard with the Defender. Like, we can go Defender, then we can play... If he plays Kalkstein, we can play Skellen, and then he would have to use Leader to kill the Skellen. And if he doesn't use Leader, then we can play like double War Council, double Bribery, and maybe even potentially 2-0 him. So the pass is okay for us, and if he doesn't pass, he might lose on even. Yeah, that's a pretty easy diviner, I think.
Yeah.
He should spend some coins. He should spend 3 coins, because then we don't get ahead. Okay, he didn't. That's good. So yeah, that's an easy second free buy.
So now he's in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah. Slam. Okay. So he's gonna... Not sure why he chose to kill the assimilate. I guess it makes some sense, but deploy cards usually get more buffs than the assimilate. He spends some coins. So I think what we can do now is we can yoink the not yoink. We can copy the executioner with the informant, and then bleed his blacksmith to 3 with the executioner that we copy, so that we can set up our spheres on the blacksmith. Yes.
Do we use 2 bleeds or just 1? We use them both, right?
Yeah, we use both. And yeah.
The executioner?
Probably not, because we might want to steal it potentially. You always want like as many lines of play as you can. Yeah, this is looking really good, because now he needs a second blacksmith to disalign our spheres. And we probably might win on even here. Without even committing leader, because he's playing really slow. Like he needs to play some good cards to avoid losing on even here.
Right.
Because Spheres is an 11-point swing with the Sergeants. And we still have Artorius, right? Like Artorius is pretty huge with the deploys. So yeah, we definitely Spheres here. Yes, that gets us ahead.
Yeah, I think he's in trouble. Yeah, he can't pass.
He has 0 coins in the bank. We are ahead by 1 point because of the blitz. And he has 0 coins in the bank. Yeah, so we just pass and we just won't even without spending either. That's great. So we could take double last say, but I don't think it's proper. I think we just absolutely smork him. Okay, so we have the Helge, so the Joust is pretty good, but the Runestone isn't really that good, like it's not a tactic. I think Joust is better.
Right.
Oh, okay. So we could try to... maybe we still... Joust is basically a 6-point card, but we kinda want our good cards, right? Like Bribery or Damien, so I guess we move it now. Anyway. Okay, Battle Prep is kind of worse, but... So I think we start with Helge. Yeah, we're probably gonna go like Helge, then Glenis, and then maybe Defender even. And then try to fish for one of our big boys with War Council potentially. We can do some stuff here definitely.
Do you think he'll try to Philippa one of these 2?
He might. We can try to play around it. So he plays Azak here, yeah. That's really good. Azar is like his best card in this matchup because it's really annoying for us. So I think we still play our stuff like Glenis. Yeah, I think we play Glenis, and then we can go like Artorius into Diviner to purify one of the Scarabs. Okay. Place the dog. Yeah, I think we go Artorius now. We purify one of the Scarabs with the Diviner we create. Yeah. We get some assimilate value as well.
We hold the charge?
Yeah, no reason to use it. Like, he can't kill it unless he wants to use leader, so... And if he uses leader, that's exactly what we want. I think we will go diplomacy next. Like,
Deals.
okay. So we can only buff it by 1. So he buffs this instead.
He buffed the wrong
Yeah, I think
one.
we go diplomacy. Let's see what we get.
Barbarian.
Okay, so we can't really use payday. I mean, we don't have coins anyway. Ghoul, he will kill himself. So I guess we're just going for the scribe. It's bad, but we don't have another good option.
Attention, please.
And I think we killed the scarab, yeah. So far we've been basically just trading cards. But at some point it will become awkward for him. Yes, the Karlstein.
We don't care about that though.
Yeah.
So now
we have a soldier on board. I think we want to save the defender now. Like, how does he deal with the defender in round 3? He can't without Karlstein. He would have to Graden the defender, and it's really bad for him because then he only gets 2 coins and plus 2 buff with Graden. So
we could battle prep this or Gilness and just steal his Falkstein.
We can... Okay, so if we battle prep the Glennies, then steal his Karlstein... Huh. I kinda like it, cause it probably means that we either get card advantage or we get his leader out.
Yeah, because he can't answer the...
And...
Ooh.
Yeah, that's great. And it doesn't get him ahead.
So we pass.
So we just pass. Yeah, that's the easiest pass of our life. Right now, he doesn't have... we still have double as say. So even if he somehow deals with the defender, one of the boys will stick 100%, right? So we have double as say. We got his Lisa Savola. Yeah. So I guess his last cut is probably like Graden. And Savola lost the free tribute anyway. So now we just need to draw our Damien of Skellen basically. Yeah, we move the Turning Jaws and we move the second one, try to get the Damien. Okay, we can still find it with the War Council.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think he is screwed.
What?
Yeah, that Fister.
So that just screams Philippa, right?
Yeah, but... Okay. So if we go defender... Huh. You could try to go with leader. But the thing is, if we go diplomacy, we probably have mainly like react cards in Syndicate. I think we still go with the defender. So... Maybe not. Maybe it's just safe to play the diplomacy. Yeah, I think it's just a safer way. Okay, so... I guess we just take the Jackal.
Do we want him to have a spender, though, if he yoinks it?
If he yoinks it, it's okay. We don't really mind. Like, it's a 7-point Philippa, and then he can't yoink the defender. Like, that's the main threat, him yoinking the defender. That's what we want to avoid. Because what I want to do with delaying the defender is playing the defender on the row. Yeah. So he plays the Ewold.
So now we're okay to play it, right?
Yeah, I think we go range draw, and the reason is because if he goes Philippa somehow with like leader and steals the defender, then his Ewold is still not protected, so we can still yoink him with Damien if we get it with War Council. So that's the reason to go with the opposite row than Ewold is in.
So we're playing Battle or War Council next, though, right?
Yes. Yes.
So he's going great.
Okay. That's not the greatest grading.
The church welcomes all.
Yeah, I think we go War Council. And even if we find Damien, I'm pretty sure we don't go for it. Because he has Ewald anyway. Yeah, I think we could just go with Perny Joust. And the reason is he has Ewald anyway, and I'm pretty sure he will be able to kill the Damien. And he can also have like Philippa, right?
Right. Yeah,
So-
he's screwed because of.
And if he, and we don't lose to a card like Sea Jackal. That's what. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly. That's.
And
That's why we play the Joust.
concede.
Oh, that feels so good. Oh.
Awesome job. Awesome job. Hey,
Yeah.
that's the video for today, guys. PAJABOL, thanks for coming through, man. Recording with me, man. I appreciate it. Always good to play some.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, this list is very fun. I really like it.
Absolutely. And you're back to streaming pretty regularly, right? You're going like
Yeah,
about.
I'm trying to find like time between studies, right? Whenever I can, I try to stream. So it's like usually once or twice a week, basically.
Yeah.
When I have time. Yeah.
So if you're not getting your enslaved fix on the Devil Driven channel, check out twitch.tv/PAJABOL. He's playing some enslaved friends too. Like always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out teamleviathangamingtlg.com for the new crafting guide. If you're new to the game, they help you out with what to scrap and what to keep. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next Monday for Ladder Leverage.
Yeah, see you guys.